car, check. Coffee, check. Water, check. Snacks, check. Let's go on an adventure. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Speed Trends Racing. And man, before I even start this video, I hope you guys are tinkering on your race cars, your dailies, washing them up, cruising, going out to races. I hope you guys have goals and big plans, because that is what I'm trying to do right now. So the beginning of this whole video is we're going on an adventure, but for what, right? So I won't tell you that until the end of this conversation. So here is a little bit of update on how Speed Trends Racing is going, right? So, of course you guys know the hatch, the H22 swapped hatch, right? So I really want to race that, and it doesn't really matter what track it is, but I've never had it at any other track except a track in Tennessee, right? So there's the 8th Mile track, which is about 30 minutes away, called Music City Raceway. Then about an hour away, just north of us in Kentucky, Bowling Green, Kentucky, there's Beach Bend, right? And so that's a 1/4 mile track. So I know you guys, if you're watching me, you're most likely watching PFI Speed, or you're watching Goofy Bolt Sheen. And if you're not, you need to check out those channels, man. They are just so good to watch, right? So as I was watching those videos, they are out of Colorado, right? They have their shop there. They go to all these different tracks and stuff. So they are hosting a show. Sorry, I'm like trying to make sure that I don't get hit in this. So like I was saying, so Brent from PFI Speed is hosting a show, a drag race event called PFI Speed Fest, and it's in Pueblo, Colorado, and it's on August 10th, correct? And so that gives me 37 days to be able to get out there and race the hatch. That is the ultimate goal, and it would be so much fun. Oh my gosh, guys, it would be just like, oh, mind-blowing, because this is like the ultimate game plan, right? So I want to take my hatch out there, and I want to run a 12.99. So besides the fact that I need to get a tune, and that it's because it's going to be, right now I'm tuned for altitude, right, which is like 1,000 feet above sea level. Out there I think it's like somewhere between 6,000 to 8,000, so it's going to be needing to tune. So if you're driving all the way out there, you might as well go and see Brent from PFI Speed, go to the shop and get tuned, right? Then on top of that, dude, if I could run my goal for like years now, 8+ years in the hatch, is to run a 12.99, and I have never even been close to that. The fastest I've ever gone is 14.11 and 97 at the quarter, right? So to do this, I need a tow vehicle. Well, you guys know I do have my 72 Chevy C30, but it would need a whole lot of work. I'm talking all the brakes, brake lines, hard lines, radiator, exhaust, a full exhaust system, because it all has headers right now. It has decent tires on it. It would need about at least $1,500 worth of work, right? So let me make sure that I can merge. All right, we're good. So I could go and spend $1,500 and get my truck ready to go, right? But then I also have to spend about close to $1,000 on the race car, because the race car hatch, it needs the transmission completely rebuilt, right? And that's, I mean, we're talking all the synchros, selectors, all that, everything minus the gears and the case. And then I need to get my fuel injectors rebuilt and then get it tuned, right? So that's about $1,000. And then, I mean, if anybody's ever been on a vacation, I'm driving, you know, a 72 Chevy all the way to Colorado from Tennessee. It's 1,300 miles. You go basically 40 with the Highway 40 all the way to Texas, and then go north like 3 hours, right? And I've driven to California and back so many times, like that's not even like, dude, I'm excited for that, not even worried. But man, my C30 would be getting like tops 10 miles a gallon, right? And so it'd be 230 gallons there, which is about somewhere between $800 and $900 just in gas. Now, no lodging, no nothing. So it's gonna cost me like somewhere between $4,000 and $5,000. So to do that plan would require me getting the C30 running, then getting the hatch running, then buying a trailer, and then trailing it all the way out there, right? Well, here's my second plan, right? So like I I think I mentioned, you know, let's just say we're all on Facebook, right? We're all on Marketplace. We're scrolling, dude. We're looking at trying to find these good deals, and all of a sudden, bam, you get a good deal, right? And then you're like, dude, I can't get this deal because I don't have enough money. Or you have all the money in the world and then there's no good deals. It happens to all of us, right? Well, dude, about a couple days ago, I saw this deal and I was like, dude, I gotta go check this thing out. And I don't even have the money, right? But it was less than $1,000, and we're about to go and go pick up this vehicle right now. So let's go and see what we're gonna go get. And no adventure is complete without having your adventure buddy. So my mom's gonna help me get this vehicle here with me. She's gonna drive my car on the way back, and I'm gonna drive the new vehicle. Hey Mom, welcome to Speed Trends Racing. Are you ready to go on an adventure?
I am.
All right,
as usual.
Cool. Let's go.
All right.
All right, guys, we are finally here. We're about to pull up. What could we be buying today that will make us get to the drag strip? It's got to be one of these vans, right? Ta-da! Here's the deal of the century. It's a 1999 Chevy Express van, and it's a 3500 full ton. It has got a small block Chevy with Vortec heads, a 4L80 transmission, a 14 bolt in the back. I mean, dude, it's a van. That's pretty much it. It's got roll-up windows, heat and AC. It's completely huge on the inside. Captain seats. I mean, what else can you ask for, right? But here's the thing, guys. Okay, so this is where, okay, the whole Marketplace thing comes into play, right? So I went and I talked to Tyler that owns the truck, right? Long story short, he's posting it for $1,000 online, right? So that's already a good deal. You can't get a car for less than $1,000 that runs, drives, and brakes and has a clean title. Like, that's the dream, right? So then getting to talking to him and everything, and there was a point where I have already been out here, by the way. I totally forgot to say that. Yesterday I came out and I was like putting a battery on it because all it really needed was a battery, and I was having problems getting that on, but as a side post, long story short, got it running. We got to talking, and he's gonna sell this thing to me for $500, dude. So a running, driving, braking, clean titled van for $500. You cannot, that's like giving it away. And dude, like, it's just good times over here, man. God bless us. Like, dude, like, he feels like he's getting a good deal. I'm getting a good deal, and that's all that matters. So let's go and tear into this thing. We'll put the battery on. I got oil because realistically I went and I checked this thing out and it has a blown head gasket, but we'll get it back to the shop no matter what, and we're gonna fix it, and it's gonna be great. So to make this happen, guys, I went and I bought a battery. This van takes a side post battery, and this one has the side post and the top post. And I went and I bought oil because this van, when I went to go and check it out yesterday, in the ad it said it just needed a battery, and that was right. So we put a battery on it. It started right up, had a little bit of a valve tick, but then when you pull the dipstick, I pulled it and I was like, I don't know, because when you look at it, it might look different on the video, but it looks like it's milky, which means blown head gasket. But if that's the only thing we got to do, like very minimal stuff, and then do a head gasket on this thing, it should be pretty easy to do. And I've already done head gaskets on a Vortec 350 on my truck before anyways. So yeah, it should work out. Like, dude, like, the stars are all lining up. We're gonna put a battery in this thing, then we're gonna drain the oil, and then the oil should be good. Even if it has a head gasket problem, it can drive 30 minutes to my shop, no problem. So that is the goal. Put a battery in this thing, drain the oil, and then take it out on the road, and then just roadkill it. It's gonna be great. So got the battery on. Now I'm about to go and jump underneath here and pull the oil out of it. And then I'm not gonna do a filter or anything, but just put fresh 10W40 in this thing. And then we're out of here. It's gonna be awesome. Welcome to being underneath this van. So I've already checked this thing out. It's real nice, especially for $500. You just can't beat that. But we are about to drain the oil. And as you saw on the dipstick, it was pretty dirty and milky. Well, mostly milky, not really that dirty. But we're gonna pull this out and see what we can see. Hold on, let me get the light going. Get everything situated. Pull this thing out and see what we got. All right, here we go. Hold on. Looks, yeah, got a little coolant in it, I think. But dude, you know what? Not gonna stop us. $500 car, $500 van. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time, no matter what. Oil's drained. Let's put some good stuff in it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oil's filled up. Let's start this thing up, dude. Got a battery on it and oil. Dude, at the touch of a key. Has a little bit of a lifter tick, but nothing too bad. Oh yeah. She's ready to rock. Alrighty guys, we got the oil changed. It's all filled up. The transmission was a little bit low, so I put some Dextron 3 in it, and I got $500. So the last thing is I need a key, and then I need a title. So by the way guys, this is Tyler. He's hooking me up. Dude, $500 for one clean title for a Chevy Express van. Dude, thank you so much for hooking me up. Man. No problem. And man, you ready to get going, Mom?
I'm ready.
The adventure continues. You ready to drive my lowered wagon, Mom?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I trust you, no problem. Yep. This will be really cool to see in the back of the rear view.
Yeah.
All righty, let's see if she makes it all the way back to the shop. Let's go. Oh man, we're pulling out for the first time. So that noise is either slight valve tick or it is the Serpentine belt tensioner. Got a little bit of a drive between here and the shop. So we are in Joelton, Tennessee, going to Hendersonville, Tennessee. We're talking, it's about maybe a 40-minute drive or so. All back roads. Oh, and I cannot forget to get gas. Man, my car looks cool in the back. Guys, literally, dude, I basically stole this thing, and like in a good way. I'm not trying to say, oh man, like, you know, I stole it literally or anything. Nah, but like $500, dude, for I'm literally in a van that's a 1999 that has a small block, it has a transmission that works, the brakes work. I got 40 pounds of oil pressure. I'm not overheating yet. I got 14 volts. I mean, $500, and I'm just just driving. This is awesome, man. Guys, those marketplace deals, when you finally get a marketplace deal, it just feels so, it feels like you're really alive, you know? And I feel very, very blessed. $500, I actually had to borrow $250 of it from my mom, so thank you, Mom. I don't really know if she watches these videos. I don't think she does. But anyways, shout out to Mom. And dude, this thing, even if I just get it to the shop and it's like, I decide to like, you know, sell it or something, like it's gonna be a good deal. I am just, man, I'm gonna concentrate on driving, and we're gonna just keep on trucking. And I really doubt anything will happen to this thing, but we'll find out. Status report. About 10 minutes later, I'm driving where I know where we're at, because we were in Joelton. I don't really drive Joelton very much, but you know, nothing's happened. Just messing around with this thing, and the radio works. I turned the AC on, and I mean, dude, $500 and the AC would work. I mean, that's kind of like, you know, asking too much, but maybe it just needs to be charged. But dude, that means probably the heat works. And we still, I mean, of course I need to get gas, and we're running like just a little bit under 210 temperature. And good oil pressure still, like 30 pounds. And we're just like pretty much idling these back roads right now. Yeah, just cruising. $500 van, watch out. Almost back to the shop, and nothing really to tell you much about this thing. I mean, it's just a van, and it's just very basic, very simple. But one thing I noticed is, of course, this thing has 305,000 miles on it, and let me see if I can do this carefully. Oh, look, you guys can finally see what I can see. So right now, my oil pressure is about 20 psi, right? And I'm just cruising around and stuff. And with 305,000 miles, it doesn't really surprise me that this thing has a little bit of low oil pressure. But dude, I mean, this thing, it's like, dude, you just can't, you couldn't even, I don't even know how to explain it, dude. I'm just so excited to be driving around a $500 van, dude. I can't wait to get it to the shop, clean it up, and dude, just see if it's still possible to go to PFI Speedfest. It's gonna be a great time. And here we are, back to the shop in our $500 van, the new tow vehicle. Well, not new, I'm not gonna replace the C30. I'm never selling that thing, but new to me. We did it! Woo! We made it! She was helping me out with the battery and the oil today, and she was very excited about the plan today. Oh man, home sweet home. Made it no problem. I knew it. Very confident. 500 bucks, guys. You can't beat it. Man, another adventure successful. I cannot believe that I picked up this beauty for $500. I just can't, man, you just can't get a better deal than that. I mean, basically this dude was giving it away from me. And so that's where I'm gonna end it off with this video, guys. So the goal right now is to take this truck, clean it up, get it ready to go and pull the race car. And then if I can, within a good timeline, get this thing ready to drive to Colorado, which I mean, he's very little, I could just tell, right? Then I gotta get my hatch running, transmission rebuilt, fuel injectors in, tuned, everything. Maybe not, well, no, tuned up, you know, a little bit of tuning. And then get a trailer. Man, it's just, I don't feel like I have enough time. I only have like less than 40 days, somewhere between 35 and 40 days, but man, it's gonna be a fun time. And I know you guys are gonna be watching. I hope you guys got goals and setting those goals, and then just by time, you know, little by little, checking it off. So thank you guys again for all your support and commenting and liking and everything. And you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.